Sup everyone, we are back for War 10 against PYCB. The end is near and we have 6 fights today, so we're sort of back on track for getting a decent number of things. You can guess who I need Symbiote for, or who I'm taking rather, and Vox comes back after I think a couple of wars of not using him. I have missed him dearly. We're taking a full path today, for also first time in a while. We're going path 9, then path 8, and then we're going to Prowler on 41 and Shuri on 48. We wanted to open boss up nice and quickly this war, so that one of the guys could get to him because he's busy today. I'm also busy today, so it suited me to get things done. But in the meantime, we've got Serpent, part node 9. It's been a few wars since I've taken this particular fight. It's really easy. I could have done without Mordo, but didn't really need a spare champ. So this is going to be one of the much cleaner and quicker Serpent fights that I've taken. Duped Serpent fights, mind you. And again, this is just the usual easiness. I probably could have used a 150, but I stuck with 200s because I had one refreshed. Safe than sorry and all that. He's got a relatively smaller health pool compared to the Serpents I've taken the last few wars as well, so he's going to go down nice and quick. He also, spoiler alert, isn't going to throw a single special, and that's including during death immunity, which is nice really. Just slowly carving him down, special 3s back to back. There's another one. This is going to get us back to 2 bars of power due to everything, where he's at 3 bars, and for some reason, very kindly of him, he threw a heavy instead of a special 3, which kept me protected, meant I could power burn him and finish him off with the special 2. Moving on to Mysterio on node 18. We will avoid cosmic powerbacks here because every time I get above 1 bar, he's going to get indestructible for a while. I've still got my special 1 active. PS1 start rather, which is fine. I want to get to 2 bars at least anyway. We're going to back off a little bit. Indestructible is on anyway, and I just want to see out the incinerate phase. And I'm building up lots of dexterity buffs, which is nice, or precision buffs rather. Now we can start hitting him a bit. Still need to build up clarity, which doesn't take long at all. Ideally avoid him throwing special 1, but it's fine, so I won't take damage reflect from the degens anyway, just from new hits after the special 1. Probably should have hit his block there to pause the degens. They stopped just short. Yeah, take a slight beating in the corner there, which wasn't kind. And the silly sausage has gone down. Hill back up, and we're going to move to path 8, where we've got Omega Sentinel in one of her usual very common spots. I'm aware of the dangers here, where I can obviously get incinerated, so I'm just being careful of that. Yeah, it's a nothing fight as always, even though I do take a little bit of damage usually. Today won't be any different, but again, that's okay as long as I don't die. Didn't need my indestructible anyway, so I just let her hit me a bit to get rid of it. At least I didn't get caught on fire this time. Should have waited a bit longer before throwing my special, and that would have killed her. but the follow-up hit pushes her into the ground. Adam Warlock now, 35. I've taken this fight with Vox once before. It was pre-season at the beginning of Tactic last season, so it's been a long time. I actually forgot I'd done it until one of the guys helpfully reminded me. This went a lot quicker than I expected it to do anyway. All the fights have been pretty quick so far, which is nice. He's still going to get his own power gain despite me winning the Rich Get Richer race. Hitting him very, very hard. Going to let the pod finish, and then my special 3 will finish him off here. Very satisfying. Now we can start on our shared fights, which brings us first to Prowler on 41. I've done this fight, I think, earlier this season, unless it was last season. It's not the cleanest. It gets a little bit messy. Prowler can be very dangerous if he catches you with his heavies because of the ruptures. I really didn't want to die. I'm also not going to pressure myself into trying to avoid root. If root kicks in, I'll just deal with it. My main concern is build up enough buffs, get clarity, and just smash his head in. He's also a 6-star, so he's considerably squishier than the 7 stars we're increasingly more used to facing. Luckily, Bubble Shield sort of ran out pretty early in the fight, so the unblockable didn't really cost me too much of the fight. A little bit annoying, but it's fine. This is a very messy, slow start to the fight, as you can see, but I'm building up lots of buffs in the meantime, and I'm going to actually kill him before I even manage to throw a special, which is nice. 20k crit at the end there just to finish him off, and that went a little bit easier than I expected despite the crap start. And now finally for Shuri on 48. I had a very specific fight plan here. Not even joking when I say my plan was to fire special 1 directly into block. This will prevent putting degens on her, which will trigger Conflictor, but it will still give me my undermine buff, which will mean I can then hit her normally without having to worry about building to clarity. And then I'm not going to try and repeat too many hits. I'll still repeat some, as she's not going to hurt me too much. I will take a bit more block damage than usual because of the pierce and whatever, but that's okay. My initial plan was then to build up to special 2, get vigilance to avoid her miss, but I decided just to deal with her untouchable when she gets it and build straight to special 3, which is going to be very easy to do. Taking a fair bit of damage on block, as I said, which is fine. Incoming special 2 will hurt me a little, but I'm really not worried here. We've got a 200% cosmic power back here. This special 3 is going to not quite kill her. That's going to bring me back close to a bar, or maybe even 2, I can't remember. Yeah, 2. So my next couple of hits and the special will finish her off. Very, very pleased with how that went. Plan went perfectly. And there we go. At this point, we've still got lots of work to do. The plans went out a little bit late. As I record this, the score is already worse than that, so we just need to keep it tight and hope for a win going into War 11. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!